Hello, my name is Catunao, and my topic for my presentation is programming languages. Why did I choose this topic? As senior ISDS students like me, you're probably interested in skills to help you be a technical candidate for your future jobs. Our courses in ISDS reflects on those values, as classes such as ISDS 309, 402 introduces us to expose us to programming languages that is applicable in our field. I was also curious on why it was involved in our curriculum, so I decided to learn more about it and find out what other programming languages can we learn. So why should you care? In our modern society, the reliance on technology is growing. As far as I know, in the United States, it's hard to see someone without a smartphone, laptop, PC, and other electronic devices. However, all of it is just hardware for users. You will need a tool to be able to create an application that is user-friendly. To be able to develop software, you will need a programming language to tell a computer what to do. But what is a programming language? In technical terms, a programming language consists of a set of rules that allow string values to be converted into various ways of generating machine code. Or, in the case of visual programming languages, graphical elements. In simple terms, a programming language is used to create a set of instructions for the computer to achieve a particular task. An amazing thing about programming languages is that you're able to make your own path. Each language can cater to a specific job that you may want to have in the future. For example, SQL if you want a database path, JavaScript if you want a web development path, or if you're unsure, choose Python for a general purpose path. The first language I want to talk about is structured query language, SQL or SQL. SQL was developed in 1979 in the United States by IBM researchers Raymond Boyce and Donald Chamberlain. The researchers designed SQL to read and write data stored in their IBM databases, and its main focus for SQL is to be able to communicate with a relational database management system and find meaningful insights within the data. When it comes to the benefits, SQL is the most used database language. Almost every organization that has a large database relies on SQL. Big technological companies such as Amazon, Google, and Uber uses SQL for their databases. And possible job opportunities include search engine optimization analysts, database administrators, software engineers, and business analysts. You see, SQL has many applications in many industries for business and finance. Although each job is different, one similarity that they hold is working with large volume of structured data. When it comes to the difficulty of SQL, it is robust yet easy to learn compared to other programming languages. There are many certifications and online classes available for those wishing to expand on their knowledge of SQL. In summary, SQL comes in handy to manage an influx of information. Since manually analyzing a large database is not practical, by using SQL queries, programmers can eventually execute operations in a dataset to provide the best business decision. So if you are interested in working with databases, SQL is an integral language to learn. The next programming language I want to talk about is JavaScript. JavaScript was invented by Brendan Eich in 1995, a programming language that is one of the core technologies of the World Wide Web. The benefits of learning JavaScript is that in 2022, 98% of websites use JavaScript on the client side and for their browsers. And since browsers are a necessary part of an online experience, JavaScript is essential for web development. Developers can create web elements such as animations, maps, links, buttons, and more to enhance the user experience. Java opportunities including web developers, game developers, mobile application developer, and web server jobs. According to sources, the difficulty of JavaScript is fairly easy. It almost requires no prior coding knowledge, and finding resources for JavaScript is also easy since it's the most popular. People interested in learning should have no problem finding communities based on the language. In summary, JavaScript is a beginner-friendly programming language with a large community to help individuals learn, the highest in-demand programming language, and learning it will help you with web development. Next, the next programming language I want to talk about is Python. Python was created by Guido van Rossum and first released on February 20, 1991. It's designed for general-purpose software engineering. It's a high-level general-purpose language that can be applied to many different classes of problems. There are many benefits from Python, and it is the second in-demand programming language, making it one of the most marketable and in-demand programming languages of all time. Python also has a strong community around machine learning, data modeling, data analysis, and artificial intelligence. Job opportunities include Python web developer, software engineer, data analyst, data scientist, and machine learning engineering. When it comes to difficulty in learning, Python is considered beginner-friendly with its minimal syntax, as it does not require semicolon, the use of indentation to separate indentation to separate blocks of codes. The developers based Python on the English languages, prioritizing readability and making it easy to understand for people looking into programming. In summary, Python is a simple programming language and beginner-friendly compared to others. Since it's general-purpose coding, it opens many opportunities and makes it an in-demand language to learn. Next, I would like to talk about the future trends of each programming language. For SQL, SQL boasts more than 60,000 job listings on Indeed.com, showing that it's one of the most useful skills to have. I believe that this number is continuing to grow as we go into the future. For JavaScript, according to sources in 2020, JavaScript currently stands as the most commonly used language in the world, with 69% of the companies using JavaScript. This is also set to increase in the future. When it comes to Python, based on the number of job postings in LinkedIn, Python ranks number 2 in the most in-demand programming languages of 2022, second to Java. In conclusion, programming languages are always evolving, yet these three programming languages still remain to be one of the most in-demand and highly marketable for people in the industry. Whether you're going to be a programmer, a data analyst, computer systems analyst, information systems technologies, or anything related to the IT department, learning a programming language can open more opportunities. However, keep in mind that you must be prepared to face many hurdles when trying to learn. Although some may describe them as easy to learn or understand, it's still a very challenging concept. But like many skills in life, hard work and dedication push you one step closer to your goal. No matter what path you choose, there's not necessarily a right or wrong path, although each language starts individually. It may connect from each other, it may disconnect from each other, but at the end of it, you gain the knowledge and experience that you wanted. Before I go, I will go to my multiple choice question, which is, what programming language is developed in 1979 by IBM researchers to process data in relational databases? A, SQL, B, JavaScript, C, Python, D, none of the above. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and have a good day.